Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is adverb phrase 27. The adverb phrase today is on the fly. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. The adverb phrase on the fly has several meanings. If you are doing something on the fly, you are doing it in a hurry, without having the time to think about it or without being able to plan, before time. So you have to just do it on the fly. Okay. It could also have the meaning of while in motion, while moving, or it can also have a while in the air. Okay. Let's continue here. There are two theories of the origin. Some think it comes from an older phrase, on the wing, which is still around but not as common as on the fly, which used to mean in the air or in motion also. The second theory is that it may come from baseball. When a player hits a ball into the air, it is referred to as a fly ball. As long as it hasn't hit the ground yet. It was hit directly up into the air. It could be a pop-up or it could be kind of a line drive up in the air, but it has not hit the ground yet, from the bat anyway. Okay. When a catcher sees several players chasing a fly ball, because that's what it is when it's in the air, fly ball, he should signal to make the call which player has the best chance of catching it on the fly. Yeah, I have heard this. Sometimes I think it's strange, but I guess it makes sense, because he's looking at it directly and he could see where the ball is going. I don't know. Do all those players try to take a quick glance at the catcher? We do know that sometimes, like if one ball player has the best chance, if he's in position, he's waiting, he will call off the other players, and they actually sometimes say, I got it. But if they're all running all together, you have to be careful because sometimes you could have a collision. Everybody's looking at the ball, everybody's running, and they go, they could hit into each other. That's what you want to try to avoid, because you could end up having two good players on the disabled list or injured. I have seen that happen before where they both crashed, they both hit each other, and they both lying on the ground. Maybe they hit their heads or something. It could happen. So when the ball is in the air, the catcher is the one that is supposed to signal, let that guy have it. Okay. If it is missed, if the ball player who has the best chance misses it, all other players could take it on the bounce. So that's why it's on the fly and on the bounce. So the balls that's hit and it never touches the ground yet is on the fly. If it already hit the ground, it's on the bounce. That's where it comes from. Okay, let's continue. And we actually have several examples here. Let's look at the first example. I cannot predict what will happen. You may have to see how it goes and make decisions on the fly. So this is kind of like the first one we were saying here. You're doing something kind of in a hurry, or you don't really have time to think about it or plan it. So you just may have to make decisions on the fly, depending on how the situation goes or how it works out. Number two, we don't have time to sit down someplace for lunch. We will just have to pick up something and eat it on the fly. Well, this is two ways here. First of all, like you're in a hurry. And two, it's kind of while you're still moving, while you're in motion, you're not really stopping. So you have to eat on the fly as well. Okay, good. And number three here, well, this one is actually directly from baseball. We still use it this way. That center fielder dove, so his body left the ground. He dove into the air and caught the ball on the fly. So the ball never hit the ground. So he made an out. He made a very good catch. Okay, good. And number four here, I didn't have a good answer. When he questioned me, I had to make something up on the fly. All right, so again, just, immediately without preparation and so on. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.